Vlogmas day 11. Your girl is tired. It's like 10 o'clock, you guys, and I literally almost quit. I was like, I'm not even gonna film this video. Like, I'm just gonna film it tomorrow and post it later, but I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. So I was like, girl, get your butt up, get to it. You told these people you was gonna do this assumption. So I know I did post it a little bit later on my story, so hopefully if you saw it, you saw it. And I got some questions in here because I have not looked at anything. I'm like I said, I'm really tired. So honestly, I just want to go ahead and just read as many assumptions as possible and just get through it and not even really have to edit through too much because I'm tired. So like I said, I told you guys to ask me some assumptions, and I'm going to be 100% honest. Like, I'm gonna be 100% honest. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So let me go to my story and find, whoa, so wait, where's, hold on, I got distracted by Portia. She was posting like a long thing. I was trying to make sure the baby was okay. Okay, back to me. Okay, so let me get to my assumptions. Hopefully y'all are not with the fuckery, but let's just get to this because I know how some of y'all can be. Oh, wait, hold on. That was my question from earlier. I asked y'all also to tell me on my story, what do y'all be posting on y'all close friends. Also, shout out to the person who told me or suggested hold on, my voice again. Shout out to the person who suggested that I do this video. The assumptions, the moments we have been waiting for. So the first assumption is, people think you have changed in a negative way. I think your growth is wonderful. I think some people do think I have changed in a negative way. I don't know what's up with that though. I don't know if it's just because I stayed with Jeremy after what he did or what, but I'm assuming that has to be what it is. But I definitely feel like I see my growth as well. What do you do? Wait, is this an assumption? What do you do when you feel overwhelmed? I don't think that's an assumption. Being a mom, I breathe, I count. Why do you hate Jeremy's, oh my gosh, BM so much? First of all, y'all have never heard me say anything about hating anybody, so y'all got to stop with that. Stop putting words in my mouth because I never said that. People trying to create drama and foolishness and all of that, cut it. Okay, now this person left like 6 of the same type of questions, so I'm just gonna ignore all that. You changed your style because of Jeremy. I definitely feel like I feel like I'm still girly, unless you're talking about like designer and things like that. But I just feel like my income changed, so it's not because of Jeremy. I just personally do like designer, but you know, I guess people gonna believe what they want to. That you are only making changes and acting different. Okay, you're just crazy. I'm not reading that. No assumptions, but I see your growth and I'm loving it. Thank you. I definitely feel that way as well. You play dumb, but you actually are very smart. I don't think I play dumb. I've never ever been told that I play dumb, but you know, you are really a great person with a good heart who sometimes forgets your worth. I definitely agree to that. I definitely agree to that. And people run over me and do certain things to me because they know, like, I've been told, like literally I've been told by people who hurt me, like, you're afraid to be without Jeremy. No, I'm not afraid to be without Jeremy. Do I want to be without Jeremy? No, but I'm also thinking that no one who's in a relationship is gonna sit up and say, oh, I really want to be without them. Like, that's kind of weird. So, you know, I don't want to be without him, but I'm not afraid to not be with him. That I'm controlling. 2, I actually kind of am a little controlling. I like order, I like structure. So I'm just kind of used to like handling business and just doing it how, you know, it needs to get done. And I don't like other people to like mess that up. So it's just like, okay, let me just be the one, like, let me be the leader of the group. So yeah, I kind of am controlling. You want to help more people that reach out to you, but you're scared to be crossed again. I actually do help out people who reach out to me, but I'm just more low key. Like, I don't speak publicly on what I do for people because, you know, it's genuine. So there's no need for all that. You mask your true feelings. feel, like how whatever I'm dealing with in real life, I don't mask that to the person who's affecting me. Now, if you're talking about on camera, then yeah, I definitely agree to that. But, you're too nice. Hot diggity dog. Your girl is way too nice. I'm always told by people like, girl, you too nice. You're too nice. You're too nice. You're too nice. But I feel as though, like, I'm not as nice as I used to be, which is kind of crazy. But I don't feel like I'm as nice as I used to be. What was that loud noise? Oh, that was probably bad. But yeah, I don't feel like I'm as nice as I used to be. And I think some people don't like that. You know, like sometimes, like if you're the bully, I don't know if I want to use that word per se, but you know, sometimes when there's people that you know are like so nice and you can always get over on them. Like for instance, if you're in school and you always know like somebody gonna give you their chips every day at lunch, so you always be like, give me your chips, give me your chips, give me your chips. And then one day they finally be like, no, I'm not giving you my chips. And I was like, oh really? This person, they done switched up, they mean, like that's kind of how it is for me. Like I'm not as nice as I used to be, and some people can't take that because they're like, who does she think she is now? But it's just like, I'm growing up, so I can't just be letting people run over me. That you're a really good person and love being a mother and doing what you do. Yes, I love being a mom. Like I love everything about being a mom. You're a good mom that only wants the best for her kids, and people don't understand that. I don't know why people don't get that. Like it's so weird to me. Like people want to make me a bad mom so bad. It's like, how? Like there's nothing you can pull from what I displayed to ever say that. So that's one thing I'm always gonna pat myself on the back for, being a great mom. You want another kid but don't want to ruin all the work you've done on your body. I think mentally and emotionally it was a lot for me. Physically, well, it was more so, it was a lot for me mentally, emotionally, and physically while I was pregnant with the girls. More so, it was like a very emotional pregnancy with Jori. I didn't really have any physical apprehensions. I was great, actually. I loved physically how I felt and looked and everything. But now, like y'all know, I will be getting a breast augmentation next year, and potentially a mini tummy tuck. So just depends on how the diastasis recti goes. And if I do, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be pregnant no more. So you are rich, but you rather not flaunt your money. Yeah, I'm kind of humble with what I got. Like, but I don't want to say, I feel like some people are using rich and they're trying to use it as like in a bad way. Like I hate that. Like I'm financially stable and I make enough money, so I feel like I'm content with that. So I don't really want to say like rich, because I feel like that's just, I don't know, like it just seems, I don't know, I don't know. But anyways, I assume you don't speak to Alexis anymore. I actually do still speak to Lex. I actually still do speak to her. You are very submissive and don't wear the pants or have a say in your relationship. Remember when I said the whole controlling thing? I'm just playing. I am submissive. I definitely like for Jeremy to take lead, but there's just certain things that I like to take lead in our relationship too. So it's kind of like we balance each other out with certain things. He knows like I'm really good with certain things, and I know like I want him to lead in certain things. So you know, that's just kind of how it is. But I definitely have a say, and if I feel passionately about something, I will say it. Like I will say it. Are you afraid to leave Jeremy and be a single mom? Truthfully, I don't want to be a single mom. It's not more so about Jeremy specifically. It's about in general. Like I really want, like people make it like a bad connotation, like that I want to be a mom and a wife. A lot of women want to be a mom and a wife. No one, I've never heard anyone say like I want to be a single mom. I just never heard it. So I don't want to, but you know, if that came to be for myself, then I would have to handle it. I feel like I could handle it, but you know, I just don't want that. Not even really more so for me, but for my children. But yeah, it takes a lot to get you mad. Yeah, I get hurt more so before I get mad. The only things that like immediately make me mad is if you lie on me or if you speak ill of my children. Like I'm immediately mad. I do not like to be lied on, and I don't like when people speak, like I cannot stand to be lied on. And my children, to war I go for them. You're suffering from postpartum depression after giving birth to Jori, yet you're afraid to ask for help. truthfully, I have been battling postpartum depression. I have not opened up too much on my platform. I kind of told you guys a little bit, but I haven't went into full details. I'm still battling whether or not I want to open up to you guys about it, because like I said, every time I share something, y'all like to laugh at me about it or use it against me, or you know, like for some reason it's like Keesha's, you know, she doesn't deserve to have people, you know, uplift her in her time of need. So that's why I'm like, okay, maybe I should just deal with it with people who really care about me. But honestly, I have been battling on and off postpartum depression, and you know, that was a big part of why I did not post consistently throughout November. It was very, very hard. Like I was having a lot of breakdowns, and just dealing with a lot. I don't want to get into it, so we're gonna move on. You're an amazing mother. Thank you. You still like women? No. You care what people think about you and Jeremy. I actually do care to an extent. The main thing I care about is people trying to say that my own man don't like me. It's like, why y'all keep saying that? What? That's just the craziest thing I ever heard of in my life. Like, how you gonna tell my man that he don't like me? Like, that's weird. So it's really speaking more of him to say that he's just gonna settle with any old woman that he really doesn't like when he can have anybody else that he does. Like, that's crazy. But other than that, you know, it's kind of like you grow, you realize like some people just ignorant, they don't really understand, so you gotta ignore it. Zero assumptions to be made. Can't make assumptions on what you allow us to see, period. You have problem closing cabinet doors. You have a problem closing cabinet doors and drawers. I do. You imitate whoever you're around. I don't even know what that means, but I don't. Like, I'm literally me no matter who I'm around. Like, like some of my friends, like they, you know, some of your friends, you vibe with them for different reasons, but Keesha, I'm gonna always be Keesha. Like, you never gonna not catch me being Keesha. You're a people pleaser often. I am, but I'm learning to not be. Like, I'm literally learning to not be. I don't know what this is. No assumption, you handling your shit. I am. You want to get married one day soon. I'm not just sitting on my knees like, oh my gosh, please, I just want to get married. I do want to be married. That is something everybody knows, but like I said, that's nothing I ever hear from you guys. But like I said, there is a time and a place for marriage, and you have to make sure that you're in the right time and place for marriage. You're the gullible one in the relationship. No, not at all. Not at all. Jeremy, I could call him in here right now. You cheated back on Splash. No, I didn't. But that's funny because you don't kill me. Like 2 days ago, we were in the bed and I woke up at like 5 o'clock to feed Jori. And as soon as I was done, like I got back on my phone, and one of my friends, she is expecting, so I was messaging her back and talking to her. Oh my gosh, girl, like telling her all this stuff. She was asking me all these advice. So it's like she sent me a long message with all these hearts and smiley faces and winks, and I'm sending her a long message. So Jeremy happened to roll over and look over at my phone, and he's like, what the y'all, he snatched my phone like, who is this? I mean, I know how they could have looked, because I would have did the same thing. Like, who the world are you texting 5 o'clock in the morning, this long paragraph? But, you know, then he just laughed because it was so funny. But yeah. Despite Jeremy having a boy, do you guys still want one? We do still want one. However, like I said, I honestly don't want to carry any more children. So we're kind of like talking about our future. But to be honest, I told him we're not gonna talk about that until after we walk down the aisle. Like, that's just what's fair at this point. So you don't want to get married. I do want to get married. You ready to be a housewife? I do want to get married. You and Jeremy are secretly married. I do want to get married. We're not secretly married. But when you get to where you want to be, you're gonna drop YouTube like it's hot water. Nah, you may be honest. I'm just playing. I love YouTube. I don't like when women tear other women down. Like, I don't like that. I can't, like, that's just not me. Like, I would never, I don't care who you are, what you've done. That's just not in my spirit to be one tearing another woman down, and kick women when I don't like that. Like, I don't like that. Funny business like that will get you cut off in real life for me. Like, I just don't even F with that type of energy. So it's kind of like, that's why I'm really happy that Jeremy has this platform. So it's just kind of like, you know, if I was to ever like kind of take a break for a while or something, he still has a platform to keep you guys in the loop. And it's not like, well, where the heck did Keesha go? But, you know, I love YouTube. I love it. Like, I love my job. I love looking back at the memories. So I don't really plan on it. You really could care less about the relationship. It's the thought that keep you going. Say what? I definitely care about my relationship. You really ghetto. You just don't want to show the world. Ghetto? I'm not ghetto. What the world? You never had to get physical with anyone. No, I've never had to. You're a perfectionist. Any little hiccup disturbs your peace. I am. You a pushover for love. No. You love seeing your girls smile, so you probably buy them anything that they wanted. I definitely buy the girls.
Yeah, away from me. Yes, she hates being alone.
I buy the girls everything that I want them to have. Like, I love buying the girls stuff. Like, I love it. Like, I've always wanted to be a mom. I always say when I become a mom, I want to get my kids everything. But yeah, I buy the girls everything. I love it. I love it. I love it. No assumption, but do you still talk to Lex? Yes. You ignore red flags. I don't really ignore red flags, but I definitely am the type of person that believes in second chances. You still like women? No. You don't encourage Jeremy to see his son. I would never do some crazy shit like that, ever. You let Jeremy take advantage of you. I feel like he has definitely taken advantage, but he don't do that no more because he know better. We've already got that handled. Girl, you rich. That you endure a lot to keep your girls happy and your family together. No, it's a mutual want to keep my family together, so I don't feel like I'm enduring anything like I'm like struggling like to keep our family together. Like, we both want the family to be together. We both want each other. We both want like what we got going on. So yeah. You still don't trust Jeremy? No. I mean, I do. It's a work in progress. Still in counseling, so you know how that goes, if I be honest with you guys. Of course, it's not 100%. There's just a lot of stuff, you know, that has transpired that was very hurtful. So I had to deal with it, and that's that. You're so sweet, but can really put somebody in their place when necessary. I can, and I'm direct with it. I don't do the whole subliminal. If I have a problem, I'm gonna speak to the source, like the source of my issue. And I just feel so proud of myself that I have grown, because I used to not be confrontational. Remember when I used to tell y'all I don't like confrontation? I don't want to say I'm confrontational now, but I definitely feel like I'm gonna call ish out. Like, I don't care what it is, like I'm gonna handle the situation how I need to handle the situation. So I definitely put people in their place, and I don't ever speak out of term until like I know for a fact whatever I'm about to speak on, like, is worth speaking on. Like, just petty stuff, okay, I let fly. But if I need to address something or address somebody, oh, I'm gonna do it. You cuss like a sailor when no one is looking. I definitely have started cursing years ago. So not just started, but I definitely curse a lot more, because remember when I first started YouTube, I never cursed. And then I was kind of afraid to tell people I was cursing, because then I felt like people looked at me like she's a goody two shoes, and then people didn't like that I changed, and like, oh, who she thinks she is now, she cursing, Keesha didn't change. Yeah, I did change, so that's what it is. I assume that you tend to fabricate a lot of stories as a defense mechanism. I actually don't fabricate a lot of stories. I think that is a big misconception. I've actually was talking to somebody, and they told me something that was assumed in YouTube world that I fabricated, and I had to, you know, let her know, like, don't always believe the hype. people need to learn how to be leaders and stop following the trend or whatever the problem is, because it's entertaining to do so. You don't play about your kids at all. I will cuss you out in a heartbeat. I don't care what it is. I will curse you out and hurt your feelings when you speak ill of my children. And some of y'all, like, y'all don't even have no boundaries. It's kind of like some parts of me just be like, Keesha, if anybody's speaking ill on a child, you don't even need to speak to them, because they're already showing like they got evil spirits. But then it's kind of like, but you're not gonna try me when it comes to my kids, so now I'm about to still cuss you out type of thing. But yeah, I don't play with me about my children. You're too forgiving, and I am too, so I understand. Definitely. You were very sheltered growing up. I actually was sheltered. I feel like I was sheltered now that I actually got outside, but luckily it didn't hinder me in a sense. It didn't hinder me, so I am happy about that I didn't get out and just like lose my mind. But I definitely feel like my parents sheltered me. You don't like, stop asking me if I like people. Like, what is this, high school? Like, ooh, I don't like, no, y'all, we grown women. Like, come on now. Regardless if I don't like a situation, they don't have, like, y'all never gonna get me to be on camera. I just want, for the people in the back that's listening, y'all are never gonna get me to be on camera trying to talk ish about somebody or defame somebody else. That's just not me. Like I said, I am direct. I will talk to whoever I need to talk to. I don't need to go and prove nothing to people who spectating. And that's why I put on my story the other day, people be trying to prove point to people who don't matter and be willing to sell their souls but cannot cash that check with God. So me, I always try to stand firm in that, and I don't try to be somebody that I'm not. I don't try to fake a funk, and I don't try to just entertain stuff that's unnecessary or doesn't, you know, help me in any way. So you're a wonderful mother to the girls. Thank you so much. That you're beyond beautiful and you don't get enough credit. Thank you. That's so sweet. You love too hard. Could be a good thing and a bad thing. You have a strong intuition. Yes. I feel Scorpios, especially the women, are powerful. Yes. You don't put up with people's bullshit. Not anymore. That your intentions towards people or even situations are genuine. Yes, like all genuine over here, all genuine. You cry or your feelings are hurt when you have to discipline the girls. My feelings are hurt when I have to discipline the girls. I really don't like it. And I do discipline them. But I don't like it. Because they're my angels, but they love me so much. And then I just feel like, oh my gosh, they're just looking at me. And they're like, Mommy, why are you? But it's like, you know, I don't whoop. And, you know, we just do different methods to discipline. Very forgiving. You're insecure. I'm actually not insecure. Like, I'm not insecure. I just feel like all my life I'm not insecure. Let's leave it there. It's not even important to talk about it. You have to be in a relationship, and they put have in capital letters. No, I don't have to be in a relationship. I'm good on my own. But I'm in a relationship now, so it's kind of hard to be talking about whether I want to be in one or not, because I'm in one. You were a pushover, but seeing you grow in this last year has changed my mind. Yes, I'm not a pushover anymore. You handle stress very well. Lies. I do not handle stress very well at all. At all. Like, no, I'm not. I don't handle stress very well. Not an assumption, but a fact. You are gorgeous. Thank you. You could care less what other people think about you. I actually do care what other people think about me. I do. I'm starting not to, because it's kind of like some of these people just they ain't like you since you've been on YouTube. So it's kind of like, girl, they ain't gonna like you for the next 7 years either. Like, these people got a point to prove, and you know, what can you do? Like, what can you do? Like, if you just want to have fake internet beef with somebody you never met, then let it be a one-sided beef, because, you know, I'm true to myself. So, you know, but I do care about what other people think, because I don't want nobody to be thinking no lies about me or saying negative, mean things about me. That's not true. If you're gonna dislike me for things that I have actually done that, like, is not within character. And that's what I teach the girls every day. Like, when they do something good in front of me and Jeremy's face, like, and we praise them and love them or reward them, like, that's beautiful to me. But if I see them go off and what we just praised them for, what we just told them not to do, when they think we're not watching and I see them try to do it, I always stop them and tell them, character is what you have when people are not watching you. Be mindful. Do not just put on a front for praise and love to people's face. Have that same energy when people are not watching, because that's what you really are. That's the type of person you really are. So that's what I live by. What you all see on camera is who I really am. When this camera come off, the same integrity and morals that I say I have on camera, I got those same integrity and morals. The exact same integrity and morals. So that's just what it is. That you are misunderstood and you used to care to clear your name, but now you can care less. Correct. Correct. That's exactly why I deleted our sit down video, because who I got a point to prove to? Nobody. That don't have a point to prove. I don't know why I'm misunderstood, because I'm kind of raw. Like, I don't feel like there's nothing to, like, there's some YouTubers you watch and you just have no idea. Like, you just don't know what's going on over there. So you just gotta figure it out. But me, it's kind of like, I mean, I don't put y'all in my business until y'all have to be in my business. Because we could be having a whole different spat going on in the background. But fast forward 6 months down the road, and then we like, oh yeah, so remember when we were living at the apartment, and this was going, then y'all like, oh damn. But yeah, it's just, other than that, like, I'm not one to just come in front of the camera or go to social media with my business or my problems unless it's absolutely necessary. You try your hardest to put out a perfect life. I hate this assumption. I don't know why. Like, whoever wrote this, please come forward, because this is a fake page. Please come forward. Please stand up. Please unveil yourself and let me see who you are and tell me how I put on a perfect life. I have a whole documentary telling you guys the raw truth of what happened while I was pregnant. I wrote a whole book telling you guys flaws about my own relationship. I talked to you guys. I shared my whole children's NICU experience. I told you guys when I first started my channel, when I went through depression, anxiety, and I was on medication, like eating disorder. Like, I've shared everything. None of that makes me perfect. Literally, none of it. So I don't know why people keep saying, like, she thinks she's perfect or she tries to be perfect. I never have. Never have. I don't know where that assumption came from. That's why I want you to unveil yourself. I was wondering if you have a nanny. Yes, my mom is the nanny. You low-key want Jeremy back on the channel. No, actually, I feel good the way it is now. I sprinkle him in occasionally, and that's just what it is. Like, I feel like when he was on, it was just too much emphasis and too much, like, I feel like y'all treat him better on his channel than y'all did on over here. Like, y'all didn't respect him for himself over here. It was kind of like, oh, he does too much, or why he talk like that, or why he acting like that, or Keesha, you need to be with somebody who's more educated, or blah blah blah, or tell Jeremy this, or y'all try to mold my man into how y'all wanted him to be for me instead of letting me love who I want to love. I love Jeremy 100% for who he is, how he is, and everything he got going on. I feel like on his channel, people respect him. You can't check him for how he is, because like, you came to his channel, even though over here it was Keesha and Jeremy, but I digress. But yeah, I just feel like I love it because he deserves to be able to be who he wants to be without feeling like he has to constrain himself and be somebody else or whatever. Even though I never told him to constrain himself ever. I never told him, baby, don't talk the way you talk or try to be, no, because that's just not real life. But you know, y'all, you know how it is. Y'all got a lot of assumptions. You're a pushover. Yeah, like I said, I'm going out of that. You don't show your talents on your platform due to judgment. As far as what? It's like, what talents? You let Jeremy walk over you, and it's a damn lie. I hate B words in the comments. Yeah, Jeremy, he know better. He don't do that. You are super strong. I feel like I am definitely super strong. You still like girls? No. You're a great mom. Thank you. You're so pretty even without filters. Thank you. Your wedding would be big. Yes. You don't like to drink, but you enjoy being drunk. I'm actually starting to like the feeling of not drunk, but tipsy. like I'm liking it, and I don't want to do it too often, because I still, you know, that's still really not my lane. I don't like the taste of alcohol ever. It's just, I don't care how y'all have mixed it, made it, or whatever it is, I don't like the taste of it. But I do like, I feel like, especially like when I'm going out, it's helping me loosen up and, you know, not be too uptight. And yeah, you enjoy 100% being a mom. Yes. You hate Aquarius people, which I really hope is false, because I'm an Aquarius and I love you. I don't hate Aquarius people, but I dated 2 Aquariuses for a total of 7 years. Like, both of the girls that I dated were Aquariuses. Their birthdays were actually a day apart, and they had the same tendencies, and I was like, no, like I was like, I'm never gonna be with Aquarius. Like, a lot of Aquariuses have the same type of tendencies, but I have some really good friends who are Aquariuses, so you know, I try to like let go with that. You have a shopping addiction. I do. You don't really like just being a baby mama. I don't like people like label, oh, the baby mama, or this baby mama, the first baby mama, the second baby mama. Y'all, I'm Jeremy's woman, and respect me as such. That's period. Like, we our whole family, like, period. You're a good liar. I don't know what these people be coming up with this. You're in an open relationship. I would never be in an open relationship. You're a giving person. You would give the people around you the world if you could. Yes. You eat chitterlings. Ew, I do not. I don't even eat pork, and I damn sure don't eat that. It's disgusting. Not an assumption. Just want to let you know that you're gorgeous. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Thank you. I believe that you create drama to keep your platform relevant. What drama have I created? Please tell me. You aren't a humble person. You're scared to be alone. Not an assumption, but I miss Keesha's car concerts. If that dang on YouTube wasn't so sensitive with the copyright, I thought you were a Valley girl. Valley, like from California? No. I don't believe this personally, but a lot of people associate your name with drama. I think a lot of people know that they can get a coin off my name, so they like using my name for drama. But I don't ever see the stuff until it's like the last second, and it's just like, sis, come up off your own name, off what you got going on. Don't be trying to use my name. I just put that also on my page. Don't be trying to use my name and my likeness for your come up and nobody else come up, or none of that other stuff. I got it how I got it on YouTube on my own, so y'all figure it out on y'all own. Don't be trying to get money hungry and happy and doing craziness, trying to use my name and tear me down or build yourself up. Sorry, y'all. This video is getting longer and longer. I really was trying to just get through everything, but it's so many. Oh, it's the end. Okay, thank God. There's competition between you and Jori. Oh my, y'all, there ain't no competition. I wish y'all would stop it. I said all this earlier. Just stop. Why do people try to pin women against each other and you are a woman? Stop trying to do that. Like, you don't need to be dragging one person down and try to lift somebody else up. There's enough room at the top. Stop doing it. Like, stop doing it. That just reflects of your character. It reflects on you as a person. And how would you feel if somebody was trying to drag you down and try to build, like, building someone else and dragging you down in the process? It's kind of like, why? Like, why would you do that? Like, people assume that you're naive. I guess I've been told that. You're never going to fire your mom. You're never going to fire your mom. Well, I will never fire my mom. You're obsessed with your daughters, of course. You're low-key cheating on Jeremy for revenge. Absolutely not. You're really a boss. I am. You enjoy drinking now. That's crazy. I actually, like I said, I don't really like the taste, but I like the vibe. You don't like your job. I love my job. I don't like the hate unnecessarily that I get, because it's just low-key obsessive. It's just like, I don't like that. But I love my job. Like, I get, like I keep telling myself every day, I get far way more support. My DMs go crazy with support. Y'all go crazy with, even sometimes y'all call my business phone or text my business phone, y'all email me. Like, my manager always like, dang, you get so much, you know, love. Like, I get a lot of people who email me. I get a lot of you guys who DM me and remind me, like, keep your head up. I get a lot of people who loyal and faithful and watch me, and just not even talking about like my personal. It's just like just leaving a comment, just showing you still here. Like, hey Keys, hey Duns, good morning, sending prayers to everybody. Hope everybody had a great day. Let's get into the vlog. Like, even stuff like that, I love that. But I don't like naysayers. I don't like women who are bitter and nasty to other women, or drag other women, or speak ill on people's children. I don't like that. Your house is cluttered. Indeed it is. You're really sweet in person. I am. Your body count is only 2 for boys. Did y'all read my book? Y'all gotta go back and read Cuter Relations, because I took a whole chapter out that book. See, some of y'all went trying to find some tea, and there was a whole message behind this book. Go read the book. I'm gonna put the link. The link is in the description. Go read the book, and y'all gonna know exactly what the truth is. So go read the book. People hate you for no reason. I agree. People really do hate me for no reason. I really have yet like to have anybody give me any logical reason. Like, dislike, like, oh, I don't like her. Okay, cool, whatever. But like hate, like blatant hate, like I think people are fabricating stuff in their minds. Like, oh, Keesha, I don't even know what it is. I don't know. But it's sad and pathetic, because for anybody who would sit here and try to tear me down because something like my boyfriend cheated on me and hurt me, like, you're a sad person. You're naturally pretty, thank you. You're getting a boob job for Jeremy. Well, he gonna benefit from it because he gonna like what he see, but it's damn sure ain't for him. Like, it's 100% for me. Like, it's gonna be, regardless of me and him with each other, I'm still gonna have to walk around with it. So I'm definitely doing it for myself. But like I said, he gonna benefit because he gets to see me happy and feeling great. So, but I'm not getting it done for him. Jeremy only stayed with you for the girls. That's also a weird assumption. First of all, that's not an assumption about me, that's the assumption about him. So maybe he need to go do assumptions on his channel. But no, that's crazy, because some people are saying like, oh, he didn't really want to be with you, but he's with you because y'all got pregnant with the girls. We were trying to get pregnant. Like, we had the miscarriage, and he could have been like, oh, I really didn't want to be with this girl, let me dip. But he didn't. He, you know, he actually mutually sat down with me and said, I want to start a family with you, babe. So I don't know why people just, I don't know why you all just want, like I said before, like Jeremy to not like me so bad, or like it's so far-fetched that he like, no, I'm a bomb person, I'm beautiful, I'm smart, I'm ambitious, I'm loyal, like I'm humorous, like I'm supportive, like I'm a down AB, I'm a great mother. Like, the list goes on and on and on. Trust me, like I said, if Jeremy didn't want to be with me, he's a man. He is not a pushover. He's not, you know, being reeled in by a spell. Like, he genuinely loves me, and I love him back. You're too open with your subscribers. Indeed I am, but I've learned. You would date women again. No. And the last one, which was the first thing that was sent, is Jori is a doll baby. Indeed she is. She's the sweetest doll baby ever. She's the sweetest doll baby. I love my babies, I love them. So anyways, you guys, it looks like I am gonna have to edit through this a little bit, just a little bit, because Jeremy came through at one point, and then yeah. So I love you guys so very much. Thank you guys for sending in your assumptions. We will be back in business. Vlogmas day 12. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I try to keep it raw, try to keep it real. Hope you guys can respect that honesty and transparency. And if you don't, you ain't real yourself. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Say blue.